Welcome to Numera Note AI, a handwritten digit recognition system designed to turn a user-drawn number into an instant AI prediction. Built with Flask, TensorFlow, Keras, OpenSea, Socket.io, JavaScript, and SQLite, this project lets users draw digits, view confidence scores, see useful samples, and review model performance from a clean web interface. We are now on the draw page. This is the main workspace of the application. At the top, the user can see a Numera Note AI brand and the navigation links for draw, real time, gallery, and model. The page introduces the main purpose clearly. Recognize handwritten numbers instantly. The user is working with a canvas input, a CNN model, and an output range from 0 to 9. The first panel is the drawing board. This is where the user writes a digit directly on the canvas. The canvas starts with a dark background and the drawing appears in a light stroke so the mark is clear and easy for the model to read. Below the canvas, there is a brush size control. The user can increase or decrease the stroke thickness depending on how they want to draw. There is also an eraser button. When enabled, the same drawing motion removes parts of the digit instead of adding new strokes. The undo button restores the previous canvas state. The clear button resets the entire drawing area. Now the user draws a digit on the canvas. As soon as the stroke ends, the front end waits briefly and then starts prediction. The same prediction can also be triggered manually by selecting Predict. The front end checks whether the canvas is empty. If there is no mark, the system does not call the back end. Instead, it tells the user to draw a digit first. Once a real mark exists, the canvas is exported as a PNG image and sent to the Flask backend as JSON. On the back end, the prediction route receives the image data. The app first validates that an image is present. Then it decodes the BAS E64 image and converts it into grayscale. Next, the pre-processing step prepares the drawing for the model. If the image background is too bright, the backend inverts it so the digit matches the training format. Then OpenCV applies thresholding to separate the written digit from the background. The backend finds the bounding box around the drawn mark, crops the useful area, adds padding, resizes it, and places it on a 28 by 28 canvas. This is important because the model expects the same image size used during training. After resizing, OpenCV calculates the center of mass and shifts the digit toward the center. This helps the model read digits more reliably, even if the user draws slightly off center. The final processed image is normalized into pixel values between 0 and 1, then reshaped into the format expected by the Keras model. The trained model is loaded from the saved model file only when it is needed. This keeps startup simple and avoids loading the model repeatedly. The model returns a probability score for each digit from 0 to 9. The backend chooses the digit with the highest probability as the prediction. It also prepares the full probability list and the top 3 closest matches. Now the result appears on the page. The recognition result panel shows the closest digit match in a large readout. Under it, the user can see the confidence percentage. On the right side, the digit confidence chart displays probability bars for every digit. This helps the user understand whether the model is highly certain or whether several digits look similar. Below the bars, the top predictions show the 3 strongest matches. This is useful during a demo because we can explain not only what the model selected but also what alternatives it considered. If the result is useful, the user can select Save to Gallery. When Save to Gallery is selected, the front end sends the canvas image, predicted digit, confidence score, and probability values to the save route. The backend validates the save data before storing it. It checks that the image is valid, the prediction is between 0 and 9, the confidence is between 0 and 1, and the probabilities list has the expected format, 0. After validation, the prediction is saved into a local SQLite database. The database stores the image data, predicted digit, confidence score, probability values, and created time. The status message changes to Save to Gallery, confirming that the sample has been stored. If the user wants to start again, try again clears the canvas and resets the prediction display. Next, let us move to the real-time page. We are now on the real-time page. The layout looks similar to the draw page, but the mode changes to live. This page is designed for automatic prediction while the user draws. The canvas tools remain the same. The user can draw, change brush size, erase, undo, clear, predict, and save. The difference is how the prediction request is sent. In real-time mode, the browser connects to the backend using socket.io. After the user finishes a stroke, the frontend waits briefly, exports the canvas image, and emits a live prediction event through the socket connection. The backend receives that socket event, runs the same pre-processing and model prediction flow, and emits the result back to the browser. This creates a faster interactive experience, the closest match updates after drawing without needing a traditional form submission. Next, let us open the gallery page. We are now on the gallery page. This screen shows saved predictions from the SQLite database. At the top, the user can see the total number of saved samples. If saved data exists, the page also shows summary metrics grouped by digit. Each metric displays how many samples were saved for that digit and the average confidence. The filter row lets the user view all samples or filter by a specific digit from 0 to 9. When the user selects a digit filter, the gallery root receives the digit value, validates it, and loads only matching prediction records from SQLite. Each saved item appears as a card. The card shows the saved drawing image, the predicted digit, the confidence percentage, the save time, and a delete button. When delete is selected, the page sends a post request to the delete root with that prediction ID. The backend removes the matching record from SQLite and redirects back to the gallery. If a digit filter was active, the page keeps that filter after deletion. This gallery is useful for reviewing examples, checking model behavior, and keeping samples that may be useful for future testing. Next, let us open the model page. We are now on the model page. This page explains the performance of the trained digit recognition model. If the SIG model file is missing, the page shows a message telling the developer to train the model first. If model information is available, the page displays test accuracy, test loss, train accuracy, total parameters, epochs trained, and training time. These values come from a saved model information file generated during training. Below the metrics, the page can also show the model architecture summary. This helps the viewer understand the structure of the neural network behind the prediction. Behind the scenes, the training script loads administrative data, prepares training, validation, and test sets, applies data augmentation, and builds the CNN model. The training process uses callbacks such as early stopping, model checkpointing, learning rate reduction, and tensor board logging. Early stopping helps stop training when validation accuracy stops improving. Model checkpointing saves the best model. Learning rate reduction helps the model continue improving when progress slows. After training, the script evaluates the model on test data, saves the trained model file, stores training history, and writes the model information file used by this page. The backend also includes a health root. This root returns whether the application is running, whether the model file exists, and whether the model is already loaded in memory. The application protects uploads with a maximum payload size. If the image data is too large, the backend returns an error instead of processing it. Overall, the backend flow is clean and practical. Flask handles the roots, TensorFlow Keras performs the digit prediction, OpenCV prepares the drawing image, Socket.io powers live prediction, and SQLite stores saved samples. And that is Numera Node AI, a complete handwritten digit recognition system for drawing numbers, predicting the closest match, checking confidence, saving examples, and reviewing model performance. It combines an interactive canvas experience with a real machine learning backend, making the AI workflow easy to understand and simple to demonstrate. Thank you for watching.